Alright, here we go. Down here at Rocky Bottom Cattle Farm. I know a lot of y'all don't know me. You'll get to know me over time. We got pasture grass growing. Still got stumps to move over there. I still got some wood pile right here to finish moving. But the grass was important to start getting it down. Fence line's done all the way there. I got another little pool to make right there, here to my gate. Let me drop it down so you don't see my license plate, and I'll pick it back up. I brought the cattle gate in today. But those of y'all don't know this. We call it Rocky Bottom because we deal with a lot of rock. You can see it sitting on the ground. We're also in Rockingham County, Rocktown, as we're otherwise known for. But this pasture right here started out is what you see over there. Cedars, pure cedars. Started on this last year, probably, I don't know, June, July, somewhere around there. Been working on it ever since. And we just now getting to the point where I'm finishing up the fence line. I got some little cleanups to do, like around this tree right here. Yeah, there's not a whole lot of shade, but a lot of y'all don't know how this sun runs and rises and closes and all that. Behind me, the sun rises, so there's a lot of shade on this side of the pasture in the morning. There's a lot of shade on that side of the pasture in the evenings. But we're getting ready to open the block up from that corner right there that you see, and that batch of woods going straight over. It's probably, I don't know, fence row. And we're gonna come that way with it. And then we're gonna continue coming around with it. And we continue coming around with it. And we're gonna bring it in to where my road right there that brings me down in here, which is 450 foot long. We're gonna take that whole block out, and that's gonna be another paddock. This is just the beginning of starting a grass-fed operation. And this is how far we've gotten with some help from some friends and my wife and my daughter and her son. This is where we stand. I just went along and started clipping my hotline, because I will have a hotline in here. I haven't really decided whether to put a second one in or not. We have a lot of game down here. We got wild turkey, we got deer, we got squirrel, we got skunks, we got fox, we got coyote. We have a lot down in here. So this is really not a cow-calf operation. I had to jerk it around my truck real quick there. It's not a cow-calf operation. It's going to start out as a grass-fed operation. We may get into cow-calving after a while. This bottom right here, I seeded back kind of late in the winter. Was just test driving. We had some warm weather. I was just test driving. I wanted to see what was going to take, what wouldn't take. I seeded it with tall fescue to start with. And I believe that's what I'm seeing, because last weekend I put down my high dollar grass seed, which I don't really want to tell you what that is, but it's specifically designed for grass-fed operations to get all the nutrients and everything we need to make this cattle grow the way we want it to grow. Now this end up here, this has a different grass in. This grass here was designed to grow in anything from a 5.5 pH to an 8.2 pH. Well, I knew I was a little higher than 7. I wasn't sure, because this was a cedar bottom, which would make it acidy. The only thing I've done to it is I dropped some 25-25-04 nitrogen on this, and that was high dollar enough. I got enough for a second hit later on, because that's what I planned on, was a second hit later in the season. But everything's actually coming right along. Seeing we got that batch of woods right there. This section of fence right here is 450 foot up to that point right there. And then of course 400 foot of road, so you figure that out. Figure the mathematics out on that. That's like 160,000 square feet, with 40,000 being in each one. So I got another 4-acre block right there that I'm gonna pop open. And then over there on that end right there, when we get to it, I ain't sure what we're gonna do with that brush pile with the original bulldozer done, but on the other side of that, we have another 300 foot wide by 3,000 something deep that goes all the way up front. That block of woods there, we plan on leaving for wildlife. We are planning on cutting in a road over there to come into this pasture from a different side, because there will be another paddock over there when it's all said and done. There's 46 acres here. I think we got 10 up top there because we have some more up top that's already opened. By the time it's all said and done, you're gonna be able to get some of the best grass-fed beef that your teeth has ever seen, that you've ever sank your teeth into. It's gonna be better than corn-fed, pure, organic, grass-fed beef, no chemicals, no hormones, no steroids, no HMOs, no GMOs, no nothing. The only antibodies this cattle may get is if they become sick on me and they require a shot. Other than that, this is gonna be pure beef, the best beef that you'll ever eat. We plan on raising Devon cattle. I'm probably gonna bring in some South Poles, and I may bring in some Dexter. But as y'all can tell, if I zoom in a little bit, see the rock on the ground? See the rock? Yeah, there's plenty of rock. I got a few rock piles I got left to pick up, one there and a little bit down there, and I just zoomed in on everything. But my bag down on the fence down there, that's to tell you where I dropped that nitrogen. It's just kind of a reference point for me. But you can tell we got us a good situation here. Don't never let nobody tell you it can't be done, because it can be done, because I'm one to prove you wrong. Me, myself. All right. Till next time, y'all have a nice day. Steve from Rocky Bottom Cattle Farm. Have a nice day.